It was getting to me. It destroyed my mental health. I couldn't work. I couldn't focus.
Hi, good evening.
Good evening.
What's your name?
My name is Abi Kasmia.
What do you do?
Quite a few things. I'm a filmmaker. I'm an actor and a stunt director. A few more things.
How many years of experience do you have?
I roughly, for when I started properly in the industry, properly the keyword, say 5 years now, but years of experience, 8 years, 8 years experience.
In your 8 years of doing this craft, learning, relearning, unlearning, what would you say is one thing that you have learned and that if an artist or someone like you applies it, they'll be better off for it?
I'm still in the learning process, right? Because there is never, you can never reach there's no limit, you understand? I myself, I'm still learning, but from what I've gathered so far, or from what I can say to answer your question, is perseverance. You just have to keep showing up, you just have to keep doing and get better at each one. That's, if you do something today, if you're gonna do another one tomorrow, make sure that it's times two of what you did yesterday. There's no manual, there's no template anywhere. It's just what you can offer yourself and how much you are open to opportunities, and that's what has been working for me, hence why I'm saying it. I don't know if that answers your question.
If you have all the resources, you have all the manpower, people resource, what's one thing you would achieve in your industry?
That's if I have everything I need. It's very simple. I would make the biggest blockbuster in Africa. It's that simple. If I have everything, the manpower, the funds, the sponsorship, you guys will probably be watching the first African movie to win an Oscars, and that will still happen anyway. It's just for the meantime we are roughing it out, but watch out, it will happen. Trust me.
I like your very loud belief and laudable belief about in
sure.
yourself.
Thank you.
If I may ask, as an individual, not as a craftsman or as a filmmaker, what would you say is your biggest challenge?
At this point in time, my biggest challenge is funding, because I'm an independent filmmaker, right? Unlike some other developed countries where we have the government or NGOs or private societies sponsoring filmmakers, film projects, and all of that. It's very hard over here, so we get to climb the stairs ourselves. Funding is actually the biggest. There are other challenges, factors like equipment, people, stuff like that, but it all revolves around funding, because if you have the money, if you have the cash, you can be able to sort out all these other things. Funding is actually the biggest challenge at the moment.
What would you say is your biggest achievement?
My biggest achievement in the industry or in my life?
Your life in the industry? We
In my
wouldn't
life.
mind knowing both.
Biggest achievement in my life is the fact I'm alive and speaking to you right now. That's the highest. Then for my career, I would say recently I finished directing a feature film. Actually, my third feature film.
Wow.
I would say my debut feature, because it's like the biggest I've done so far. But before now, I had 2 other projects I've directed. So it was literally the biggest project I've directed as a director. That would be my biggest achievement so far. I've not actually thought about this. I've made a lot of mistakes as a human, and no regrets actually, because mistakes are part of life and you get to learn from it. I think my biggest mistake is, honestly, I've not figured it out. I have a lot of them, so I don't know which one to place over which, but maybe we should do some other time. You ask me.
What's the meanest thing anybody has said to you in recent time?
Someone said, I wouldn't say meanest, but probably meanest to answer your question. But like I mentioned earlier, I'm a stunt director, which means I'm a martial artist. I'm a combat. You wouldn't know just seeing me, right? I do stunts and all of that. Someone recently commented that, is this what you want to do with your life? Is this what you want to make your life out of? In context, the person he doesn't think what I'm doing makes enough sense, right? I found it pretty mean, pretty harsh, but on the other hand, the person cannot see the vision I have for myself, right? So I don't take it in. But yeah, to answer your question, that's actually the last meanest thing someone said to me.
In your lowest moments in life, what do you resort to? Do you smoke? Do you drink? What are the
Okay.
things you do as coping mechanism?
As a creative, I get to burn out a lot. I get to get depressed, all of that. What I do, I work out, the gym, I train martial arts. It's been it's very therapeutic for me. The moment I step out and work out, I feel better. Workout is I don't smoke, I don't drink. Yeah. Workout, guys.
Have you ever broken someone's heart?
No, reverse the other way. They broke my heart instead. But
The previous relationship you were in, why did you break it off?
that should be
Or why
2022.
did she break it off?
It was I broke it off actually. It was toxic. It was getting to me. It destroyed my mental health. I couldn't work. I couldn't focus. I was still in school anyway back then. It was one of the lowest moments of my life. I had to let go.
When you say it was getting to you, it was one of the lowest moments. Do you mean emotionally? Because men are not quick to express their emotions.
Express their emotions, or men don't get emotional.
Which of it was it for you? Did it get to you emotionally and
Yes,
you couldn't express
it got
yourself?
to me. It got to me emotionally. The thing is, I don't know the right word to say it, but I'm a very emotional person, and little things get to me. An overthinker. That's what Gen Z say these days on social media. It got to me emotionally, physically. When you see me, men looking at me, you know that this guy is going through things. It's on my face, it's on my eyes. It was that bad that I couldn't just do anything. I was losing my mind. You get, and I was in that situation where I want to let go, but on the other hand, I don't want to let go because I actually love this person. You get, but then if I stay on this, it's going to keep hurting me more. And like they say, you have to prioritize yourself first, right? So I did what I had to do, and thank God I took that step.
If you had the opportunity to say one thing to your ex right now, what would that thing be?
I love you wherever you are. God
You
be
still
praised.
love her?
Like I mentioned earlier, I don't regret any of my mistakes. It's part of, because at the end of the day, I'm grateful I was in that situation, because it taught me never to go to that situation again. You get, I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I'm never gonna be in that mental space or emotional space again. That's how much I enjoy. I wouldn't say enjoy making mistakes, but that's what life is, a lesson, right? Life is a teacher. Love, when I say I love her, for the fact I was able to experience, make memories, and learn lessons, took what I took from it. Not love like I'm trying to go back. Nah. But I mean, I wish her all the best wherever she is.
Tell me one major lesson that you learned from that relationship
Major lesson.
and that you are taking into your future relationships, if I may put it that way.
It will be transparency and sincerity. We don't have a lot of that out there today. I learned that both parties need to be transparent and sincere in every situation, even though it warrants that is going to hurt the other person. I'm the type of person that it would even hurt me more that you did not tell me the truth than you lied to me. So tell me the truth the way it is instead of lying to me to make me feel good. Because eventually, when I found out that you lied to me, it's gonna break me down more. Sincerity and transparency.
On a final note, give one advice to your younger self.
My younger self, why didn't you start early? Why didn't you realize your potentials early? But then, not like it's late for me. The best time is today. I'm still glad that I got to realize that I had to do what I had to do. But probably if I had started pushing early, the story would have been different now. But nevertheless, my younger self, it did what it did. It tried its best.
Thank you for sharing your story and your experience with us.
Thank you.